Greetings. This is Joseph Barone of A Fool for Learning, and our foolish thought for today is, never get too big for the people that come across your path. In early October, I received a text message from my cousin, Jerry Palmieri. Jerry sends out a spiritual message each day to me and to many others. Now, if you've been following my podcast for a while, you know that it is secular in nature, dealing with business, consulting, training and learning, and a number of those episodes actually deal with how we interact with each other. On this day, his message was one that I felt I had to share with you. So I ask you not to exit the podcast at this moment because I want you to listen to his story. And yes, I do have his permission to tell it to you. So here goes. We have all held different positions in life, and if you followed the typical process, the roles you played during your younger years were less significant than those held during your latter years. Most of us have had to climb the ladder of success. Along that climb, we come across professionals who are humbly willing to help us advance ourselves, and those who look down upon us as being someone of insignificance. Never get too big for the little people that come along your professional path. In 1990, I was the head strength and conditioning coach at Kansas State University in the powerful Big 8 Conference. One day, about 6 p.m., I had just finished up my last training group, and I received a phone call from a young man named Jim. He introduced himself as a current student at my alma mater, Montclair State, who was interested in becoming a strength and conditioning coach. He said a former professor of mine suggested he called me. Jim and I spoke for about 45 minutes. When we said goodbye, I told him to feel free to call me anytime. Over the next several years, Jim did call me, and I would advise him on grad school opportunities, listen to his frustrations, and counsel him on various opportunities in the profession. Then, in 1993, Jim called me full of excitement, telling me that he had just accepted the assistant strength and conditioning position at the University of Pittsburgh. I congratulated him and then asked him if he ever hears of any head positions opening up on the East Coast, would he please let me know? A couple of months later, Jim called me and said, "Coach, the Boston College strength job is going to come open. The current guy is going into private practice." I faxed the resume to BC. A month later, Coach Tom Coughlin hired me. And as they say, the rest is history. I was Coach Coughlin's strength and conditioning coach for 21 seasons. Treat everyone with respect. Don't think so highly of yourself that others are not worthy of your time. Never underestimate God's grace in the development of your success. It's never about you. You never know when a little bit of professional courtesy will come back and be a blessing to you as Jim was to me. What an amazing story. Truly, truly amazing. Now, here's a little plug for my cousin. If you would like to receive his spiritual inspirational messages, please send me your information and I will pass it along to him. But nevertheless, it is my hope that my cousin Jerry has given you something to think about. If you learned something from this episode, please take a moment to like, comment, or subscribe. To learn more about A Fool for Learning and how I can assist you and your organization with an appropriate learning solution to meet your business needs, please visit my website at afoolforlearning.com. This is Joseph Barone, the CEO of A Fool for Learning, signing out. Remember, learn, perform, succeed.